The week up here, you had your first late model win.
Yeah, it's the first time in the car. It's my brother Brad and his car, and we made a deal. I get to drive it the first 3 races this year, so unfortunately tonight is going to be the last time for the first deal we made. We'll see if we can make another one though here.
Well, you've been pretty successful, so you've got the first night was a win. What was your second night?
The second night we was running on the outside of Jimmy Lewis in second, and I thought the motor started cutting out, missing on me, and fortunately, it was spark plug wire fell off, and I pulled off 2 laps to go, so we DNF'd the second race.
So how did it look in the first hot lap session for you? We looking good tonight?
Struggling a little bit. It's a little tight, but I think it just got it fixed, so glad to be there at the end, hopefully.
How many years have you been racing?
I've run modified for 6 years, and like I said, it's the first time in late model this year, so.
You've done a good job. Like I say, that 44 car, when I interviewed you on the win, he was right there. Like I say, it wasn't for lack of power.
Yeah, we kind of made not a very good call. We had some old tires that run on the modifieds from last year's, actually tires we had on the car, and there weren't much there to start with, and by the end of the race, there was absolutely nothing. So, but we held on to the win, and hopefully we'll get a couple more with it.
Okay. You kind of burnt them tires up, staying in that lead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were baloney skins when we was done. That's for sure.
Hey, thanks for talking with me, Ron. Good luck. Hi, Chuck Russell here at Shady Speedway with Mason Patrick, one of our compact drivers and very successful compact driver.
Yeah, I've had a lot of success with my Kirby's Auto Parts Ford Probe. Thanks to Jack Kirby, I've been able to pick up a few more sponsors. Pop's Pizza Parlor, Urbana Parts Company, Urbana Softwater, Rosebrook Auction Service. They helped me put together a pretty good car for this year. So.
Well, this is my second year of doing this. I know you've been racing for 2 years. How many years have you been racing?
About 6. My first race was in 2004. My first car was a Geo Storm.
How long did it take you to get your first feature win?
I got my first feature win in 2007, so about 3 years. That was the second race ever in this car that I got the first win in, though.
So the Geo Storm wasn't quite the hot setup that the Probe is.
I think it's still the fastest car through the turns here, but we'll see. It'll be out later this year.
I'll tell you, this car really seems to hook up, and you've really done some work on the suspension, and you kind of got your own line around the top out there.
Well, I like to run where nobody else is. I mean, my dad's told me that. He tells me time and time again I get too close to the wall, but, what we found on the setup was something we just stumbled across, and, it was just an accident, so.
Well, it was a good accident. Yeah, you don't seem to hit the wall very much, but you, like say, you ride it up there.
Yeah, I hit the wall in hot laps one time last year, and it was a double feature weekend, and we come back and I said, Dad, we're going to fix it. I went home, got parts. We fixed it 15 minutes before the feature, and we were fortunate enough to pull out a victory that night. So,
have you got aspirations to move up to the other divisions or race different type of cars?
I hope to. It's in the works.
Sportsman, late model, modified.
Late model or modified.
I'll tell you, they put on a good show out here. The modified division, I think, really does a good job.
Yeah, I'd be a real proud person to race with somebody like Nathan Herron or Chad Poole in the modifieds and the late models.
Yeah, those guys do a good job. Well, good luck out there tonight. Pleasure to have you racing with us.
Well, thank you.
Chuck Russell here at Shady Speedway with Tim Cox, one of our sprint car drivers tonight. How you doing, Tim?
Pretty good. We're ready to come out and play and see what happens, and it's quite a unique place here. I really like it so far.
First time you've seen this racetrack?
I kind of watched some videos last week, just kind of get the gist of it, to see what it looked like, and the videos don't do it no justice. You got to come and see it.
I was going to say, people say something like a warped toilet seat out here, so kind of design the racetrack. How's it feel when you're out there in a sprint car?
Not bad. I think we got around pretty decent out there, and we're looking forward to the race tonight and see what happens.
Now, these are 410 sprints. I imagine that means 410 cubic inch engines, or?
Yes, 410 cubic inch. We have to weigh 1,600 pounds after the feature, and we have right about 800 horsepower.
With the wings and stuff, I imagine it gives you a tremendous amount of downforce.
Yeah, you get a ton of downforce. It's pretty amazing. I mean, if you took them off, we'd probably be about a second and a half slower than what we would be with the wings on the car.
What kind of times were you turning around here?
I honestly don't know, because none of our guys keep a stopwatch, so we just go out and qualify. And
if it feels good, it feels good, right?
Exactly. You put it on the floor and see what it has.
Where are you from, Tim?
I live up in Park City, Illinois, which is right on the Illinois-Wisconsin border, right on Lake Michigan.
Okay, what brings you down here to, how many races do this series run in a season? Or
the Hoosier Outlaw Sprint Series, we have, I think, 10 races this year, 10 or 12. And we ran all of them last year, and actually we were the defending champion. We won a championship last year, so we're looking forward to this year.
Oh, great. How's the car feel out here tonight against these other guys? We watched a little bit of practice, but not much.
Yeah, it felt pretty good the second time out. First time we were pretty bad. We changed a few things on the car, and we're going back the right way now.
Well, maybe I'll interview you in a victory circle out there.
That'd be absolutely great if you did.